true religion knows and understands that it's about giving up that control. It's about just the opposite thing. It's about saying, I don't have control. God, I give you control. That's when we excel the most. That's when we can't control the wind, but the Spirit, the wind leads us, the pneuma leads us in our spiritual walk, saying, God, it's about you. And my goodness, folks, I look at this church and I say, this church outgrew me decades ago. I could not pastor a church like this. In fact, I could not control a church like this. I could probably control about 70, 80, maybe 100 people or so. I could not do that for 1,000 that come. I look at that and I say, the church is about giving up control. The church is about saying it's in your hands. The church is about saying the ministries that each of you have, the outreaches that you do, the way you bless people, the way. Do you know how many prayer groups we have around here at First Baptist Church? I don't either. Okay, I come upon new ones all the time. There was one on Tuesday night. We do that once a month. There's another one that meets every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock in the library. I know, Glenda, you have another one that you do with Miss Olga. And I mean, there are so many different places of people praying. I came to the one on Tuesday night, and all of a sudden I realized they're all praying for me. They laid hands on me, just praying over me. Come to those things. Experience those times. I haven't organized any of those. Our staff does not organize any of those. Those are all done by people who say, we have a passion to see God come alive in our lives, in our church, and in the city, and they're running those ministries. My goodness, I got an email this last week from the leader of Circle of Love, and they had so many things that they have been doing over the summer and the last few months, reaching out to missionaries and knitting and clothes and bandages and finances and helping. I was like, I didn't do any of that. That's all from people who say that I have a ministry, I want to make a difference in the world. I went to visit someone on Thursday. I got there about 12 o'clock. I was probably the second or third person from First Baptist who was there. Why? Because other people go, they want to make a difference. Steve Kavanaugh often goes. Stephen Lillian, Polly beat me there on Thursday. She got there before because I walked in. They're like, oh, yeah, old hat for someone from First Baptist. I'm like, hey, come on now. I'm the pastor here. Now, we've already seen people from First Baptist. They're playing with me a little bit, but it was fun for me to say, that's my church. That's the church that puts it in the hands of people, that I don't feel like it all has to come through me, because that's not how God set it up. He set it up that He's the leader of the church. I just want to help facilitate what He wants to do, and that means it is done in and through each and every one of you.